Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our first unboxing for June, and it is primarily, no, it's actually mixed. It's mixed. It's a lot of special editions though. We're not used to doing this many special editions in a video. I don't buy that many like separate special editions from our actual monthly subscriptions. So this is a little bit different because a bunch of stuff came this month and it's like some old stuff too. So I'm really excited to show you guys, and I've actually kind of forgotten what some of the stuff is. And so we're going to talk about that as well because I don't love Fairyloot's pre-order system just because it's not really a pre-order system. Hear me out. Hear me out. Why am I getting stuff that I ordered months ago and you're not doing a pre-order system? That's my question. Because normally it's like, okay, I guess it's because the publisher limits the numbers. You only buy a certain amount. But for me, a lot of these books, it makes sense to put it up for pre-order and not here's a limited amount. Because if I'm buying a limited amount, I do kind of expect it to ship earlier than it does. And that is specifically one in here because this book came out forever ago. So it is a little bit weird that we're getting it this late. And I ordered it so long ago. So we're going to talk about all that. But first, I have 5K on this channel, which is crazy. I never thought I would be here, so I just want to say thank you guys so much. I am hosting a giveaway over on Instagram. Please go over to Instagram if you are interested. I am giving away 3 books, so there will be 3 winners, and in each package will be like bookmarks and stickers and stuff like that, as well as the books. It's not anything like, the books aren't like anything huge or anything like that, but they are specifically picked based on my channel. So the 3 books that are up for a giveaway are a standard edition of Night and the Moth, which was a huge book for me last year, I think. It's a book that I talked to so many people about, so I was really excited to give away a copy of that. I know a lot of people probably already have a copy of that, but if you don't, that is one of the options. I'm also giving away a copy of For She Is Wrath. I actually got a paperback sprayed edition from the publisher, and I really love that book, but I already do have a Fairyloot edition of it, so I thought it'd be really, really nice to put in the giveaway and give it away to somebody. And then I feel like the one that a lot of people are interested in, and it doesn't necessarily have a lot to do with my channel. I just felt, I know a lot of people like this one, and it is a subscription book that I did get. It is the Love Story Society edition of Half City. So, and a lot of people are really interested in it. It comes with a print. And even though it was not my favorite book, I know a lot of my subscribers, a lot of people really, really like that book. So I thought it'd be really cool to give back and put that one in the giveaway as well, because I know a lot of people are interested in that one. So those are the 3 options. Again, all 3 will come with bookmarks and stickers. And the person who is picked first will get obviously a pick of the 3. Second person picked will get a pick of the leftover 2, and then the last person gets whatever the last book is. Yeah, it's just a little giveaway for you guys. I'm gonna post it down below. Basically, all you need to do is comment and make sure you're following my Instagram. That way, when I message you if you win, it won't go to like requests, because that happens a lot. Well, anyway, that aside, definitely go make sure to check out that and leave a comment so that you're entered into that giveaway if you're interested in any of the books. And now we're gonna get into the unboxing. I guess let's start with the special editions because we're gonna whip through these since we don't have that much to talk about, other than I'm not happy with a lot of the timelines. But we have 2 Fairyloot special editions, and then we have an Afterlight set. I have not bought an Afterlight set ever, I think, but this, I needed this. I needed this. Then for actual June unboxings, we have the adult Owlcrate, the adult Fairyloot, and an Illumicrate. So kind of like our basic ones, actually. We are definitely still missing a lot, so I'm on the lookout for those. For our very first one, I do remember what one is. I don't remember what the other one is. Maybe. I really don't remember. Is this one? Oh, okay, yeah. I remember now. Again, this one's not too bad. It is a bit older, but this one's not egregious. Like this one, the pre-order was, I believe, before the actual release date. But we have our edition of Throne of Nightmares. I am collecting all of these. I actually really, really like the series. I haven't read this one yet, but I love the sprayed edges. Like, I love the sprayed edges. I think you can see, yeah, you can see them. Both of the first 2 are right here sprayed edge out, so this will go next to those. I don't love the spines. That's why I actually do sprayed edge out, and they look really, really good together, but I like the color change. I think the original is, I'm trying to think of the original on my side table. It's literally on my side table because I want to read it. I don't remember what it is, but I have like the normal edition as well, because I collect those too. So underneath the dust jacket, we do have a reversible cover. I don't love the artwork, so I haven't bothered reversing them because I do just like the sprayed edges, so that's what I show outward. But because this is basically the same, just a different colorway, I could reverse them if I really want to. Then we have the hardback. I like the Phoenix, that's pretty. That, and then nothing on the back. Artwork on the inside is just this, then the back is the same. So these are definitely, I feel like some of their more old school editions where it's really just a different colorway and a sprayed edge, because I'm doing the Fairyloot Forge right now, and that's kind of what they are. Like, they're not like super extra special editions back in 2022 and 2023. So it's really funny then coming back and like opening these, and they're generally like way fancier. So it's interesting going back to something that is more of one of their traditional special editions. Next up, this is the one that I actually remember, and that's why it is very light. It's very light, but this is the one that I remember, and this is the one that I was complaining about a little bit, but not too much. I'm not complaining that much. It is my edition of Holly to continue in the Belladonna series. So we have Holly, and I'm really sad. No, because I don't like these either. I'm weird about these covers. I'm weird about these editions. I am a completionist. I don't know, now that I have all three and now all four, I kind of do just have to continue with these. I didn't love the original covers, so I took all my dust jackets off and then we moved. So I don't know where the dust jackets are. And they're probably not in any good shape either. So I'm a little frustrated like with myself that I didn't put them back on before moving. So all of mine are de-dust jacketed, which is really annoying. And I think I did that with the originals too. Like I have all of the like originals with the case wrap, just the regular US editions. But I think I got rid of those as well. I was a mess with these series. I'm really annoyed with myself, actually. The move really killed me with that one. But anyway, this is the edition of Holly. Obviously, this book came out a long time ago. This book came out a very long time ago. Here's under the dust jacket. There's nothing under here. And again, it's just like a matching edition. This is how I have them shown, because I do like that better, that spine better than the dust jacket spine. So that's that. Very reminiscent of what this book is. It pretty much is just like a little extra book, kind of like Spectacular is. And it's, yeah, the font is huge. The font is huge. They purposely did this. That's nice. They purposely formatted it this way so it would actually match the other books, which again, I appreciate. So it doesn't look like this random edition. And it is signed. And then the back artwork is right there, which I do absolutely love. So that is Holly. I already really talked about it. It's really old. I don't understand like why it's taking this long to do some of these books. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure it has to do with the publisher. I mean, potentially part of that is they want you to order the original, so they make Fairyloot wait. It could just be some publishers are like, hey, you have to wait until after this book is already out to actually show that you're doing this book. That way people actually buy the original, so it helps with numbers for the New York Times bestseller lists and stuff, because I don't think these actually count. But it's just so long. Like, if I had not already read this book, I don't think I would be that interested in it now that I've gotten it. Like, I have it and I'm like, woo, woo, it's okay, cool, whatever. So it's really sad. That's really sad. You want to be excited when you like receive your special edition, and I'm kind of just like, yeah, woo, we got it. Okay, moving on to the special edition set that I'm so excited about. And I actually already have the special edition set. I got it from Owlcrate. And it's actually funny because I ordered Owlcrates. They were announced at the same time, and so it was basically like picking between the two. So I picked the Afterlight. Like, I picked Afterlight, and I was like, I like this edition more, etc. But then Owlcrate released like extra like information on theirs, and they showed some of the stuff under the dust jacket, and they showed like behind the front of the, because I didn't like Owlcrate's front of the dust jacket. It was not my favorite. So when they did that, I ordered that, and that came forever ago. I unboxed that for you guys, and this one just arrived, and I ordered this one first. So that is interesting. I don't know what that means, but I guess good on Owlcrate. So we have this special edition set of A Very Secret Society of Regular Witches and a Witch's Magical Guide to Innkeeping. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. I love the colors of these. I think they're so beautiful. I'm so excited to have these. I don't know if I like the edge. I don't know if I saw the edge. Was the edge in like the thing? I really definitely bought this for the cover. So we have A Very Secret Society of Regular Witches. I love this book. I love both of these books. I actually like Magical Innkeeping better, but it is the first one I read, so I don't know if that actually matters, but I think this is so cute and it's so reminiscent of the book. I love the spine. I love, love, love the spine. Ugh, it's so pretty. And then we have the edge. I don't know if I love the edge with the cover. It feels a little bit odd and it almost looks like it was drawn with like crayon. I don't know, it just looks a little bit funky. And then I think that's, yeah, the top is just the same thing. Then we have underneath, I don't know if I knew this, so there's nothing under here, but I don't know if I knew that that's what the book looked like. Oh no, that's also gorgeous. Oh no, I don't know what to display. I think I have to display the actual cover, but like, that's gorgeous. I love this. Oh, I love when you can tell an artist liked a book or like understands the book. They really understand the book. I love these scenes. I love this. I love the cover. Ugh, it's so good. I'm really curious what the other one looks like because again, I love this one, but I love the other one. I love, love, love Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. And they just announced new paperbacks. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna have like 7,000 editions of these books because of how much I love them. Ugh, I love this cover too. I do wish the guy had a face. I don't know, he doesn't have a face on here. So here's the cover. That is a bit weird that he does not have a face, but she does. Also, sorry, my nails are terrible. I just like peeled the stuff off last night. So I'm kind of doing like damage control today, so I can't put any nail polish on right now. Ugh. I still love it though, but it does kind of weird me out that he does not have a face. It's almost like she forgot to draw it on. And then we have that, and then the back. And then I do like that it at least matches. Like I still, again, I do think that does match this book better, but I like that this at least matches the other sprayed edges. Oh, it's so cute and it matches. So we do have this. I love that. Oh, I am gonna have a hard time deciding what to display. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And then we have this. I love how prominent the dead chicken is. I love it. And then we have, yes, the back. Ugh, the tension is so good. The tension is so good in these books. If you like a cozy series, I would 100% read these, and I would read both of them. You definitely don't need to, but there is a little bit of context like about the world in both of these books because both characters kind of handle things a little bit differently because of like the world, because they are definitely set in the same world based on how they handle magic, but these are just so cute. And there's like, the romance isn't the point of the plot, which I really appreciate, but it's like a really good part of the plot. So I really, really like how well the romance is done, but it doesn't take away from like what's actually happening with everybody else. So those are our special editions. I'm really excited about them, especially again, like the ones we just went over, but let's get into our actual monthly boxes. So we do have the Owlcrate June here, which is pretty beat up. We got some gashes in this one, but I did check, it looks totally fine. So I don't remember what this one is. Oh, okay, I remember because I almost skipped this one. I am curious because I did almost skip this one because I have read a book by this author before and I didn't like it. I DNF'd it. So I am uncertain about this one, but I wanted to give it a shot because I really liked the premise of it. My stupid phone decided to go into life-saving mode because it hit 20% while I was in the middle of filming. So it dimmed everything and I was like, ah! So I thought something broke on my phone. So we have the book Strange Familiars. I love this. I think this is really pretty, but you guys also know I love a purple cover. I really do. I love a purple cover. So I love this. I think this is so fun. I like the cat on the cover. I like the design. I like it. That's a little boring. I wish that had a little bit more design with how like gorgeous this is and gorgeous this is. I wish this had a little bit more like fun to it. Maybe like alternate colors and stuff. But I really like this. Again, and this is actual, like this feels This feels all put together. I know, again, the cat that's just right on there. However, you have other foiling things on here, like this whole circle's foiled, these stars are foiled, and this is the same color, so it does match and it does look like it belongs. So that's kind of what I'm talking about when I talk about Owlcrate just looks like they slap a thing on. This actually feels like it does match because of the foiling. Oh wow, I love that. Oh, look at the cat. The cat is so cute. I love this. I think this is already a fantastic edition. I'm so excited. You guys know I've been struggling with Owlcrate's editions off and on, so I'm really excited about that. Ooh, I like this too. Okay, so we have the reverse, which is totally different if you like more people on your covers. This is definitely a really good vibe. They're not exactly my favorite designed people, but I love the colors. I love that it's very similar to this. So I do think this is actually a really, really good option as well. This is a beautiful feeling dust jacket. It feels so nice. It's so matte and so pretty. This feels very, very high quality. And then speaking of high quality, this feels amazing too. This is all matte, but we also have foiling on here. This reminds me of the hardcovers of like the Spell Shop, that series. I don't think those are matte though, but this is a gorgeous matte. I love how this feels. And it looks pretty good with that actually too. And then I think, yeah, the back is pretty much the same. That is the spine. And then we have artwork underneath. And then we have an author letter and a signed page. And then some artwork on the back with the cat. I'm so excited about this cat. I'm so excited about this cat. So yeah, I love this. I think this is great. I think this is one of the better Owlcrate designs we've had in a really, really long time, which is kind of how I feel about their adult subscription. I do think their adult subscription is a little bit better with their design. So I am curious whenever I get the young adult subscription to see what that looks like. Next up, we have the adult Fairyloot, which again, don't remember what it is. I always find it funny when I'm like, what is this? Oh, I was literally just talking to my friend about this. We're going to talk about this because this has done something that I actually really don't like. And it has nothing to do with the design. It has actually something to do with the author and Fairyloot and the publisher, to be honest. It's very interesting, and I feel like a lot of people don't know yet, because I feel like a lot of people are just getting their editions, and a lot of people don't read author notes. But it's something that just popped up on Threads, and my friend Amy just showed me that, like, this morning. So we're gonna talk about this because this is something very different. But we have Legends June 2026, and we have the Unicorn Hunters. I actually really like this cover. I have seen people not liking this cover. I do like the original cover though, a lot. So I am a little disappointed with this one just because I do like the original cover a lot. I think this is really nice. I think it's very whimsical and I think it probably will match the story really well. Now, okay, let's go over the cover first. I do love the spine. The spine is very pretty. It just feels very fantasy, very whimsical. I personally am very nervous about this book because I have not liked Katherine Arden in the past. She is not an author for me as of yet, but I'm willing to try. I think this is like my final shot with her books. However, before we get further into this book, notice how chunky this book is. Notice how chunky this book is. This edition, and I'm sorry to tell you if you don't know about this yet. If you're a Katherine Arden fan and you're not getting this edition and you don't know about what I'm about to tell you, I'm very sorry to tell you. This is a different edition than what is being mainstream traditionally published. This apparently has 20,000 extra words in it. It has like 6 bonus scenes, and it's not even like stuff at the end. It's like in the story. Like this is a different book than what is being traditionally published in bookstores and what you're picking up in bookstores. So it's apparently in the author letter, and a lot of people are not happy about it who have found out. Where is it? As I was writing the Unicorn Hunters, I found myself charting 2 courses through the forest. As a labor of love and expression of my own passion for storytelling, I followed both paths to the end and found myself with 2 versions of the same tale. One is shorter and sharper, it runs swiftly towards its conclusion, but the other longer version is a different beast. It lingers on its details, offers more dialogue, more scene work. It has more drawn-out escapes and surreal adventures. The ghosts of murdered wives spend more time haunting the chambers of my Renaissance palace. It is a book that asks you to linger in a world that I hope you will find as beautiful and sinister and compelling as I do. As I struggled to choose which of these 2 versions to release to the public, Fairyloot stepped in and gave me the opportunity to do something unique. The shorter version of the Unicorn Hunters will be released for everyone, but this longer, more personal version will only be published here. You hold it in your hands, my director's cut, if you will. You loot fairies are the only people who will ever get to read it, who will ever walk beside me down this path in this strange forest. I have goosebumps, but I also think this sucks. Like, I really think this sucks for fans of Catherine Arden, because a lot of them do not get Fairyloot, and this is going to resell for expensive amounts. Like, especially when they find that out, I feel like people who are selling it right now are selling it for like $50, which isn't that bad. It is above retail, but it's still not that bad. I don't know if those people know that this is a limited copy. Like, this story does not exist anywhere outside of these books. I am curious if that will change in the future. I'm curious if she'll end up putting something on her website, or she'll have a different ebook for sale, because I have a feeling people are gonna be very angry about this. I feel weird about it. I feel strange about it, mostly just for really big fans of Catherine Arden who can't get their hands on this book, and that really sucks. So yeah, I don't know. I feel really weird about it. This is the edition that I would want to read, because to me, I want to read the edition that is beloved to the author. I am curious. Ooh, I do like that colorway change. I am curious if I would like the shorter edition better, because sometimes I do think an author, it's big. I do think an author likes to meander quite a bit. So I am concerned. Ooh, this is kind of cool. I am concerned this is going to be a meandering book, but I guess we'll see. I feel like when I read this book, I'm going to need to like reference a short copy and see like what actually is different. I don't know. I feel weird. I just feel weird. I kind of am surprised that this one isn't signed. Like, here's the author letter. That page in the back, this is what I read to you guys, part of it. So I'm kind of surprised it's not actually hand signed because of how personal this edition is. And then we have the back. Was it different? Yeah, it was different. So that's the front, that's the back. And I really do like this edition. I think this edition is gorgeous. I do just feel weird about this not being the same as the traditionally published, so people can't get a hold of it. I don't know. It's one thing to have like an extra 20 pages at the back of a book, or like an annotated chapter or something like that, but like, this is a whole different book. Like, this is an entirely different book. So I don't know. This is a really weird situation. I'm really curious to see it develop as time goes on. And we're moving on to our very last box, and it is the full Illumicrate box for June. Yet again, don't remember what's in this one. I have completely stopped generally keeping track of what's in these, besides to like not buy these books. But even then, oh, why I can't open it? Oh, there we go. Sometimes these boxes are like super, oh boy. Okay, let me damage control, because that's gonna cause a mess. Oh, I do remember what this is. See, it just takes me a second, and if I were to see it in stores, I'd be like, oh, there it is. But off the top of my head, just looking at the blank box, I'm not going to remember what things are. So we have Bad Reputation, June 2026. And we have something very interesting on top. And I'm a little concerned because the material looks like a material I will not be able to touch. I have a couple of material issues. A most reputable frog laptop sleeve inspired by Assistant to the Villain. I hope I can touch it because I don't have a laptop sleeve. I hope this fits my laptop. The material's okay. I thought it was a little bit different. And obviously, I am a huge fan of Assistant to the Villain. I did not like the newest book. I think I gave it a 3-star, and that was kind of generous. I did not love the newest book, so I am hoping kind of for the series to end, just because it is now dragging. It is now dragging, but I love the first 2, 3. Are we on book 4? Are we on book 3 or 4? I don't know. I love the first 2 at least. But here is the little laptop sleeve, and I do think this actually will fit my laptop. I think this is cute. I kind of do wish it was a little bit more whimsical and a little more cozy. This has a little bit more of like just a little more serious vibe to the artwork, and I wish it was like a little funnier, because Assistant to the Villain is like known to be really, really funny. But I do like that we have the frog on there. Yeah, I really like it. It's actually a really nice material, and it's very like fluffy, so that is actually going to protect your laptop. Next up, we have Dreaming of Demons Sleep Mask. That time I got drunk and saved a demon. Definitely not a series that I read. I know a lot of people really, really like them, but I'm kind of meh. I also don't care for sleep masks. I don't use them. It kind of makes me really claustrophobic to have these on my face, actually. This is really cute, though. Like, it's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So my hair is really, really, like, silky. And so, like, yeah, this thing's not going to stay on. This is not going to stay on. I guess we'll just stay like that for now. It'll mess up my hair, but, you know, who cares? Who cares? It feels nice like this. Could be used as a migraine aid because it's just absolutely pinning the back of my head. But there is like a strap that you can loosen it if you have a big head. I have a small head. I do. I have a little peanut head. So it should not be that tight on me, but it is. So I would have to like loosen it, but I do think it's cute. I think it's really cute. It actually reminds me of Legends and Lattes, but again, I haven't read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. He's giving me a headache, but I'm committed to the bit at this point. In the Mayhem Papercraft Kit, I assume this is going to be Rosy Thorns, inspired by Vicious by V.E. Schwab. You guys know that I did just read Vicious for a book club earlier this year. I am actually going to be reading Vengeful for members, just because that first video, like, didn't do very well. Like, it really didn't. So you guys will see. Ooh. You guys will see like my rating and a wrap up, but I am going to do a vlog for members only. These are interesting. Is this Rosy Thorns? It doesn't look like her artwork. Alignment guide. It doesn't say. I'm definitely going to have to check. It looks exactly like her guides though, so that's interesting. So what the finished product is going to look like. I really like the artwork. And it somewhat reminds me of Rosy Thorns. So we have the cutouts. No, is this this is a finished print. This is a finished print. The other thing was the part of the instructions and then more instructions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see this. This is actually Rosy Thorns. I don't think it is. Let me actually just go ahead and look. Papercraft. Rosy Thorns it is. Okay. I feel like that would have been really somewhat sketchy because I guess other people could do papercraft, but I feel like Rosy Thorns is like known for their papercraft and like they're gorgeous papercraft. So I still haven't done one, but I do have like 2, I think. I'm starting to like see colors. It is not in a great position, but again, I am committed. Embroidery kit. I need to just sit down and do my embroidery kits. Right now I'm doing paint by numbers, which I'm obsessed with, but I need to sit down and actually do my embroidery kits because I love embroidery. I actually have a lot of fun. I'm working on the bookmark. We got a bookmark in one of the book boxes. I'm having a very, very fun time with the bookmark right now, but I just need to sit down and do it. It takes a little bit more brain power than paint by numbers. So we have the Enchantments of the Unquiet Wood, inspired by Sorcerer's Small Magics. That was okay for me. It wasn't my favorite. Didn't hate it, but it's very unmemorable for me. Ooh, we have like a different style. I like the square-ish rectangle thing. I guess it's not a rectangle because it has more sides. What would you call this? I wasn't good with shapes, okay? Like, what shape would you call that? I feel like an idiot. Okay, we have a gorgeous little flower that's really, really cute. I do have a recommendation. As someone who is not good at these, I just have a lot of fun with them. I would not recommend using the silver string. I would not, unless it is very pliable, and I don't think it is, but it's really hard to work with. So if you are more advanced with sewing and stuff, yeah, go for it. You do you. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. But if you are a newbie, I would say practice with it first if you want to use it. Otherwise, just go get like a gray or something, or a soft white or something for the silver instead, because I had one and I tried to use the gold and it looked awful. Like, it looked really bad because of how stiff the material is. So I would say practice. And if you don't like how it looks, get a just regular soft ribbon, and it won't be as shiny, but it'll look better in the long run. And I think we're down to the book. I'm actually really excited about this. I feel like I am somewhat in my cozy era a little bit. So I am hoping that I really, really like this one. It sounds like it could be really cute. And it does seem like everything in here was, well, I was gonna say Pride Month, but like Vicious is not gay, sadly. At least to me. Maybe it will be in the third book. But I did not see that. So it is kind of Pride Monthy because you do have a Sorcerer and Small Magics. What else did we have? No, Assistant to the Villain is not. Never mind. I thought it is just cozies. It's cozies. That's what it is. Dang, I was like, thought I was onto something, but no. Oh, we have The book. I love the colors. I love the colors. I like the orange with the blue. I didn't think I would, but I really like the colors. I do not like the artwork of the people. Again, it's just the people. You guys know I'm so picky about my people. I don't like how the people look, which is sad because I like everything else about this. I think this one's gonna grow on me. I think this one is going to grow on me with how much I like everything else. And like looking at it, I don't like it more in the viewfinder. I know that's kind of weird, but when I'm looking at it like this, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And then when I look at it in the viewfinder, I don't like it. There's something weird happening in my brain right now. Anyway, love the spine. Spine's gorgeous. I don't hate this either. Again, I like the design of this. I don't like their faces, like their facial expressions. I don't know. Part of it I like. Part of it I'm kind of uncertain, but I love the vibe. It feels just like one of these like romance books, which I really like. I think that's a cool vibe. We have sprayed edges, which are beautiful. Is that, oh, it's a sewing needle. I was like, is that broken? No, it's a sewing needle. Top, bottom, and then under, ooh, okay. Ooh. I'm sorry. Is this the UK traditional cover? Why does this look awesome? I love this. I love going somewhat back to the traditional romance covers. Like, I feel like romance books have been getting really boring. Like, I feel like they all look the same. It's the Ashley Post and Emily Henry look. They all look the same now. It's hard to distinguish between them. So it's kind of fun that some of, obviously you don't want all of them to go back because then they'll all look the same when they go back. But I like the Harlequin look of this. I think that's so fun. Oh no. But I don't like the spine as much. Like, I like the spine, and the spine is generally what I'm gonna see. But I actually love this. So I'm really curious, is this the original UK cover? I'm gonna have to look it up because this is definitely not the cover I've seen that I was talking about. I'm like very confused about my feelings about this dust jacket. Then we have underneath, we have a case wrap. Again, I don't like the artwork on this, but I like the artwork with everything else. That is the spine. I really like the spine. I just don't like the faces. I just don't like everything else is really good. I just don't like the faces. Love this collage look. This is so pretty. I love how this looks. And then we have the very interesting author letter. This is such a well done book. Like, I feel like this is an all around really, really well done book. And then we do have the back, which is different. Yeah, there was so much work put into this book. I think I love this. I think I do love this, actually. I know I've like been wishy-washy with this one, but I think I actually love this design. The more I look at this, the more I love it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's this headband on my head. It's just squeezing my brain too much, but I love this. I think this is great. I think it might be my favorite of the stack, which is kind of crazy. But I think it's just because it's so unique. I'm like so starved for like a unique cover that I really like this, and the color combination is very different. I don't think I have any books that does this like turquoise blue with an orange because it shouldn't work, but it's working. I do think Bloodbound does like an orange and a blue, and I really liked that as well. So apparently I like a turquoise and an orange together. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But I really, really like this. So that is all the books. That is everything for Illumicrate. Let's talk about the spoiler card very quickly. The Mayhem Paper Craft Kit, that is Rosie Thorns, and it is Vicious. Most reputable frog laptop sleeve designed by Fiona Marchbank, and it is Assistant to the Villain. Enchantments of the Unquiet Wood Embroidery Kit by Forensics and Flowers, and that is Sorcery and Spell Magics. And then Dreaming of Demons Sleep Mask by Artist Onyx, and it is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. Then next month we have Endless Sacrifice. I'm actually really excited about the book for this one, Endless Sacrifice. Sneak peek, our July full box will contain a ceramic snack plate set designed by Studio AO. They have stopped putting what their fandoms are that are going to be in the book on the back, because that's what I normally read, and they don't have that anymore. They just have the sneak peek and all of the artist information and stuff. So that is our first June unboxing. We got a ton of stuff. I'm not picking that up. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. I do think Nemesis Mine and Strange Familiars, because we only got 3 of these. Like, I knew what these were gonna be, so I can't really count those. That's a little unfair. I like all of them. I actually think, let's do that. I'll just pick up the 3. that I didn't know what they were. I think these are really nice. I do wish more had been done. See, like you can just tell. Like you can tell just not a lot was done with this. But I do love the cover and I do love everything else about it. I just wish they had added more color or something to this like what these two did. That's my biggest complaint there. But I'm happy with everything. I think everyone did a really, really good job. I'm very excited to get to these books. We are going to be starting working on the March Reading All My Book Box books. I'm trying to remember what was in there. They're all in the other room. It's like Her Hidden Fire, Aicha, The Last Starborn Seer, and The Gravewood. I actually am really worried for this video because it's a lot of books I was not super excited about. There was a couple that I almost skipped. Like The Gravewood, I've read books by the author and I haven't liked a single one, but this is like my last chance because it is something that I generally enjoy. Her Hidden Fire just seems like a very generic fantasy, but I do think it has the highest likelihood of me liking. Aicha has terrible ratings already, which is very scary, but it is like, it's female rage, so I really think I could like it. And then The Last Starborn Seer has like a 3.3 on Goodreads, which is concerning. Anytime you get under a 3.5, it's like, what's wrong with the book? Like what is actively wrong with the book? So I'm a little nervous about that. So that's going to be interesting. So we're going to be starting that soon after I finish the Fairyloot Purge, which I'm almost done with. Fairyloot Purge should be coming out next week. Fingers crossed. Hopefully everything is working. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. If you guys are enjoying my content, definitely go check out my membership down below. I do a bunch of extra content for you guys and we are doing reading sprints, which have been really, really fun. But if you're not looking for any extra content right now, definitely subscribe to the channel because that helps just as much. Like the video if you enjoyed it and make sure you comment down below. If you made it this far, I keep forgetting to do that. If you made it this far, is there a horse emoji? Is there a horse emoji? Leave either a sword or a horse emoji because I don't know if there's a horse emoji. So a sword or a horse emoji for the unicorn hunters or Nemesis mine. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one.